college, Asia was big. Carl Palmer. Drummer.
Yeah.
And I looked online and said, he's still playing with us.
Yeah.
And then I looked and said, he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
He's 80.
Yeah.
The guy they had sitting in for him.
Yeah.
They're probably almost old as mine.
He had played with Depp Lefford and a couple others, they said. The original drummer, they said he had some kind of wrist injury.
Yeah, there was something with that.
That's why he couldn't be there.
His name, remember?
Bass player for Cool and the guys. He said he'd been playing with him for 55 years.
Yeah.
I read it.
I don't know if
a little bit
Diane's
on
got
my
that
phone,
on
but
yet.
That's it.
They sent me this information.
She got a machine on yet?
I think she's working on it right now.
Yeah.
I think she did. I think it's on.
Helping them people. She's helping. That's nice.
Yep.
Are you on, Diane? Okay.
Have I been on it yet? One's at Cutler? I have not. I've been by it, but I've not been on it yet. That's my old, I grew up in that neighborhood. Oh, yeah? My old stomping grounds, yeah. It was full. Good, good.
That's a nice putt putt thing they got there too.
It is.
Yeah.
Tyler just walked in.
Okay. Yeah, they spent a lot of money on that. I was telling somebody today, remember, I don't remember, but the old walk hat used to go along Vale there.
Yeah, that's my old neighborhood.
Yeah. Of course, you don't remember that river being by Vale.
Yeah.
You remember it straight? They filled that full of sand, didn't they?
They sure did. Oh, years ago.
Yeah. Back when PBG was there.
Now they're
That
all
was
here.
with PPG and Cuneo Press and
Yeah, yeah.
all those. We ready to roll?
Petitioners.
Okay, we're open to Tuesday, July 23rd, Howard County Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order at this time. First thing we want to do is one of our members, Dick Byram, is sick. He's in the hospital in Annapolis, and he had some liver trouble, and we don't know the condition of it, but we want to have a moment of silence just for him. So let's have a moment of silence for our friend Dick. Okay, thank you. Yeah, kind of remember him if you can later on. First minute is approval of minutes held May the 26th, 2026. Is there a motion on those?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes from last month.
Second.
Motion made and second to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Mr. Sheehan, is any cases to be continued or withdrawn?
No, all cases are ready to be heard.
Would you like to read the first one, please?
I do want to tell the petitioners in the audience, just for your own information, this is a 5-member board. As Mr. Ember just said, one of the members is in the hospital, so we only have 4 voting members here tonight. It takes 3 votes to pass or 3 votes to deny. So if you don't feel comfortable having your case heard in front of the full board, let that be known when you come to the microphone and we can hear it next month. If you're comfortable with the 4 people here voting, we'll hear all cases tonight. So the first case, Mr. President, is case 6CV28. The petition is Samuel J. Hirschberger requesting a variance of 14 feet to Howard County zoning ordinance section 2.04, minimum rear yard setback for an accessory structure in order to construct a 90 by 80 pole barn in the agricultural zone. This is at 3475 South, 400 East.
Okay, thank you. Someone here to represent this case? Would you come forth and tell your name and where you live and a short summary of basically what you're asking for? Okay. Anyone here in the commission got any questions about this case? Basically, he just needs a setback to put a pole barn, 80 by 90 pole barn in there. Would you like to read your petitioner's findings, or we can read them? You want to read them?
So the findings of fact, number one, the approval will not be dangerous to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. Anyway, number two, the value of the area adjacent to the property, including the variance will not be affected well constructed and application.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sheehan, you got staff report?
Yeah, staff reports for case 6 CV 26, approval will not be injurious to public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. As the proposed barn will be located far from the road at the rear of the property, it will not create any vision clearance issues. It will be located just outside of the property's easement lines and will be an appropriate distance from other structures. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. This area is densely rural, residential, and agricultural. A variance for a reduced rear setback should not impact neighbor properties or their uses. The 16-foot easement ensures that an ample setback will still be in place. The addition of the pole barn will increase the value of the property. The strict application of the terms of this zoning ordinance will result in a practical difficulty. This situation should not be self-imposed nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction of economic gain. As the existing home is located very close to the rear of the property, there is not much room left for an accessory structure that would meet the petitioner's needs when the full setback size is accounted for. If the variance is not granted, the petitioner will be unable to build their desired structure and fully utilize the property as they wish.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone on the commission have any questions? Is there anyone in the audience have any questions about case 6 CV 26? If there's no questions from the audience or the commission, is there a ruling on this?
I make a motion that we approve case 6 CV 26.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion made and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion approved. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next case, Mr. Sheehan?
Yes, the next case is case 7 CV 26, the petition of Skylar Orty. Did I pronounce that right? Close enough? Okay. Requested a variance of 20 feet to Howard County zoning ordinance section 2.10, minimum front yard setback, and a variance to section 5.03D, accessory structure placement in order to construct an accessory structure pole barn in front of the primary structure in a rural residential zone. This is at 1468 South, 1010 East.
Okay, thank you. Anyone on the commission have any questions? Would you like to read your petitioner's findings, please, in the record?
Proposed pole barn. Building will provide proper yards due to it being located in a corner, which greatly limits available building area. In addition, there's an existing storage needs.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sheeline, you have staff findings?
I do. Staff findings for case 7 CV 26, approval will not be injurious to public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. The proposed structure will be set back 20 feet from the right-of-way and will be located outside of the recorded 16-foot easement along the southern property line. The structure will not block vision or encroach on any neighboring properties. The approval of the requested variance for front setback and accessory structure placement will not create any safety hazards or be injurious to the public. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. The area surrounding the subject property is vastly rural residential with larger lot sizes, larger homes, and large accessory structures. The property across the street from the subject property appears to also have an accessory structure in the front of the primary structure. The addition of the requested structure will not negatively impact surrounding properties adversely in use or value. The strict application of the terms of this zoning ordinance will result in a practical difficulty. This situation shall not be self-imposed nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction of economic gain. The petitioner faces a practical difficulty in the corner lot with 2 front yards as well as in the placement of the septic system. The septic is located in the large open area behind the house that would otherwise be ideal for an accessory structure, requiring the petitioner to move it into the front yard. The size of building the petitioner requires will not fit in the area near the septic without a setback variance. Without the requested variance, the petitioner will be unable to build their desired accessory structure and fully utilize the property as they wish.
Okay, thank you. Anyone have any questions from the commission?
Just one. Are there any plans to put a drive out to the road from the building, or how are you going to access? Is there any issues with that?
We do not issue driveway permits. The Howard County
Okay.
Highway Department would. And
All right.
if they have issues, they'd have to deal with them.
Okay.
Not us. I don't.
Good question.
I don't see any issue. I don't see any issues with it. Yeah, I don't see any issues with it. No.
Anyone in the audience have any questions about case 7 CV 26? If there's not, what's the wish of the commission?
I make a motion that we approve case 7 CV 26.
I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion granted. Thank you.
Thank you, folks.
Next case, Mr. Sheeline?
Yeah, this case is case 8 CV 26, petition of Alex Bishop for Jason Town requesting a variance of 576 square feet to Howard County zoning ordinance section 2.10, minimum main floor area in order to construct a 1,024 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in a rural residential area. This is at 7114 East 50 North.
Okay, thank you. State your name and your address and give us a brief description of what you're asking for. Well, you're representing him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at,
Okay. Well, just tell what you're looking for.
sorry. I thought you wanted me to.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm a client. We're trying to build a lot that is very limited. Struggles already, but permit all on there. We want to do everything right. We want to make
Okay.
sure it will be a little smaller home, but
Well, that's set in the front, in line with the others, or,
it's going to be in that.
okay, in the back? Okay. Any other questions from the commission? Would you like to read your petition and findings, please?
Sure. Number one, the approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and welfare activity. We have an approved permit for the septic design, work on this lot, and all the other permits needed at this point. And you see it is, very minimal heavy equipment will be on site. Two, the value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected. Matter. We're only building on. Home will value to the property. Current lot is factors like soil, setback, slope of the lot, perimeter drain locations, septic system, water table.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sheeline, you got staff findings?
Yeah, staff findings for case 8CV 26, approval will not be injurious to public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. The approval of a variance to build a smaller home than is typically recommended for a lot this size will not impact anyone but the property owner who plans to inhabit the home and others who may choose to purchase the home after the petitioner. The house will be of similar quality to surrounding homes and will not encroach on any property lines, recorded easements, or right-of-way. It will not block vision or create any safety hazards. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. The addition of the new 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home will improve the value of the subject property, with its residential use having no adverse effect on the surrounding rural residential community. The strict application of the terms of this zoning ordinance will result in a practical difficulty. The situation should not be self-imposed, nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction of economic gain. There are several limiting factors the petitioner faces, but their greatest practical difficulty is due to soil tests from the health department revealing that property can only support a 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom. Additionally, the unique size and shape of the lot along the northern edge bordering the reservoir limits the petitioner's options for building. If the variance is not granted, the petitioner will be unable to utilize the property to build a residence as he desires. The home he wishes to build will meet the spirit and intent of the ordinance and blend aesthetically with existing homes.
Okay, thank you. I have a question. Setback from the reservoir line, is that 80 feet substantial?
It's actually 50. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions from the commission? Any questions on anyone in the audience on case 8 CV 26? If there's not, what's the favor of the commission?
I make a motion that we go ahead and allow it, 8-CV-26.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to approve case 8 CV 26. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion granted. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Not bad.
Mr. Sheeline, the next case,
Yeah, the
please.
next case is case 9 CV 26, the petition of Jared Galtz for Brandon Alexander requesting a variance of 10 feet to Howard County zoning ordinance, section 2.10, minimum front yard setback, and a variance to section 5.03, accessory structure placement, in order to construct a 40 by 40 pole barn in front of the house in a rural residential lot. This is at 12888 West 200 North.
Okay, thank you. Someone here to represent that case? Tell your name and your address and give us a brief description of what you're looking for.
Jared Goltz, address for the property is 1288. Essentially, with the way that the layout is of the property and such, since the property. 40 by 40 being
Okay. Anyone on the commission got any questions? Would you like to read your petition findings, please?
The approval will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community because the proposed 40 by 40 by 14 pole barn will be constructed in accordance with all Howard County building. Approval of this variance will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and welfare of the community. 2, value of the adjacent to the property accessory structures and proposed pole barn is compatible with all, with the character of the neighborhood. Approval of this variance will not strict application of the terms of this zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties. Proposed nor be based on existing lot layout and topography, building locations relief necessary to allow the construction of a residential accessory structure.
Thank you. Mr. Sheeline, staff finding, please.
Yeah, staff findings for case 9 CV 26, approval not be injurious to public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. The proposed pole barn will set 30 feet back from the front property line, leaving ample space for vision clearance. There'll be no safety hazards associated with the structure as it will be built to meet all pertinent codes. The pole barn will not encroach on any recorded easements. The use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. The area at the very edge of Howard County will not be negatively affected by the requested 25% reduction in front setback size. The property itself is zoned RR, which is appropriate for this type of structure. The surrounding area is composed of ag parcels. Frequently, these agricultural parcels have several structures, different sizes, and differing setbacks based on farm needs. As such, the requested structure will not look out of place. The strict application of the terms of this zoning ordinance will result in a practical difficulty This situation shall not be self-imposed, nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction of economic gain. The petitioner desires to place the accessory structure in front of the home for several reasons. These include the positions of the existing home at the rear of the property and the septic system in the center. This limits the petitioner's ability to locate the new structure to the side or rear of the primary structure, creating a practical difficulty for the petitioner.
Thank you. Anyone in the audience have any questions about case 9CV26? Anyone on the commission? What's the verdict, what's the motion from the commission?
I make a motion that we approve case 9CV26.
I'll second it.
Motion made and second to approve, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion granted, thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Is there any other business, Mr. Sheeline?
I have no other business tonight.
Mr. Wilson?
Nothing tonight.
Okay, let's all remember, keep our
Yep.
fellow Commissioner Dick Byram in our thoughts, and just hope for the best for him and his family both. That motion will dismiss.
I make a motion to dismiss.
Second.
Motion made, and seconded, we dismiss. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for coming. No, I think you can come in tomorrow and get the permit, correct?
I think you've had everything.
Yeah,
So
so we could just.
Tricia will tell you.
Yep.
if you need
Yes, sir.
anything else.
Yes, sir.
I live right down the road. I go by there every day. I live right down the road.
Oh, really? I grew up on that property in the 80s. My grandparents owned it.
Yeah,
Bought it in the 70s. And
yeah.
I moved out there in the 80s with my mom. Everybody who lived there passed away. It
Yeah.
just sat there for
Years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do something. I mean, everybody, I thought I was going to have to go up front. After,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to the back. And,
Well, you can build a long narrow.
it's, I'm just going to go back and just enjoy it.
It's too good a lot to not to have something on it.
It is.